If your car shows this lock symbol and won't start, don't panic. I'll show you multiple solutions on how to fix this problem. In most cases, this is a simple fix. And I'm going to walk you through exactly how to reset the Immobilizer system yourself. The Immobilizer system is a security feature built in modern vehicles. It prevents the engine from starting unless the key fob has the right chip inside. You can't see the chip, but it's there. So if the car doesn't detect that chip, it shuts everything down to stop theft. It's always a good idea to check your car owner's manual. Over here I don't have it, but don't worry, just go on Google, type the name of your car, the model, and then owner's manual. I'm sure there's a free PDF that you can download. Different manufacturers might use slightly different icons and have unique reset procedures. Trick number one, try a spare key. If you have a second key, and most people do, try this first. Sometimes the chip inside your main key that you're using can go bad or get unprogrammed. If the second key works and start your car without any warning lights, well, you found your problem. You'll need to reprogram or replace your original key. For the trick number two, I suggest you replace your key fob battery. It's quite easy. On this Toyota key over here, I have a push button to retract and remove the actual key out of this key fob, and then I just have to pry open this casing. Here we go. And under this panel, the battery will be located. A low battery can cause communication problem between your key and the Immobilizer. These batteries are very cheap and easy to replace. Even if the buttons on your key still works, the chip signal can still be weak. So change it just to rule this out. Trick number three is to simply stop the car. Get out of the car. Close the door. Once you close the door, go ahead, lock the car. And wait 10 to 15 minutes. After doing this, unlock, go back inside, and try starting your car again. So foot on the brake and power back your car. Hopefully this will reset the ECU and it will not trigger the same glitch that you had in the past. Now if you're still having issues, you'll need to pop the hood. Trick number four is to disconnect the negative terminal. Over here, this is a Toyota Prius and it does not have a battery in the front. It's actually in the back, and some cars have in the trunk. But with some luck, under the hood, you may find one of these where you have a positive terminal and also a negative one. So you don't have to go and dig your battery from the trunk or, under the seats. But simply by keeping your battery disconnected 10 to 15 minutes, then reconnect everything, this can clear any temporarily Immobilizer codes that it may have. Especially if it's just a glitch, it should fix the issue. Another thing you can do if this didn't work is to check the Immobilizer fuse. So find the fuse box in your car. I have multiple videos on my channel showing you where you can find yours depending on which model you have. Usually on the back of the cover of the fuse box, you're gonna find a diagram telling you which fuse is which, and simply find the Immobilizer this way. If a fuse is blown, replace it with the exact same amp rating. One small fuse can disable the whole system. I'll put links in the description again if you want to get some spare fuses for your car. If you're still having the issue and none of these tricks worked for you, it's possible that the problem is the Immobilizer antenna, or maybe the key transponder, or even the ECU. At this point, it's best to go to a dealership or a mobile locksmith, sometimes those are cheaper, who has the tools to reprogram the key properly. Depending on your car, it could cost between $100 and $300 to reprogram or replace the Immobilizer system, or just make a new key. Still cheaper than guessing and replacing random parts in your car. Thanks for watching. If this was helpful, please leave a like, subscribe, comment down below which one of these worked for you, or if you have other tricks, I want to know, and I'll see you in the next video.